I think it's kind of crazy when you consider I've been streaming for like years and years now, and I still don't know like what a good volume is. Like I have this shit at like 50 degrees. Oh, sorry, 50 volume. 50%, and I still never know if like, oh, that's too much or it's too little. Like I don't know how audible I am over everything. Yeah, exactly. It's like impossible to tell. You sound good. Thank you. You know, I get a little shy when someone compliments my voice, but thank you. Shut the fuck up. Walk on in. He wants to go get to grip. What would you call like? What would you call volume? I feel like you can't say decibels, okay? But degrees make sense because degrees, you can say degrees for anything. Degrees is just like a vague unit of measurement. You could say like, you know, there's 20 degrees of poo in the poo machine. As long as the balance is good. But I don't know what the balance is, okay? You know, I've kind of been winging it for a while, and I base it off the assumption that if it's bad, somebody will complain. But I don't think anybody's complained yet. Okay? So you're fine. You have a point. Thank you, okay? You know what? Evil, just for that, you are the first person to say that. First person ever to say that I actually have a valid point. So you know what? Enjoy your VIP for the rest of the stream. I think I mentioned your balance being shit before. Okay, here's the problem though. A lot of you guys, I'm not gonna name any names, but some of you motherfuckers have like some of those dog shit audio setups I've seen in existence. You have like your video games set to 120%. I know some of you assholes have that Chrome extension that makes your volume even louder than usual, and then you'll hop into stream when your volume's 200%, and you'll walk in, you'll say like, I think you're a little loud. And you have to consider something, okay? I don't know how many of you guys are like full of shit. I don't know how many of you guys are just joking around. Or fucking with me. So I go with the assumption that, you know, at a point, you would sooner believe somebody that's never been here before, ever, than somebody that's been here for, I don't know, a couple streams or forever or something, you know? Because I assume like once you've been here for a little while, you get a little like, you know, a little bit cheeky. You get a little bit silly. Just came by to hang out before heading to the hospital. I hope, you know, everything goes well at the hospital. I don't think, like, it's hard to think, but I don't know if there's ever, like, an exciting reason to go to the hospital. I guess if you're, like, pregnant or something. Right? So, you know, shout out to all the pregnant people in chat right now. Proud of you. Proud of you. Ignace, you joined Balatro. This is madness. Okay, but in my defense, I was a little bit distracted while playing Balatro that I couldn't think of anything like that. I wouldn't lie to you. Okay, look, there's some of you that are virtuous and true and noble of heart. I'm not gonna like, you know, say who's who in this circumstance, but I think we all know who we are, alright? If you ever played a little prank on me, my ability to trust what you say has gone underground. You know, there's moles digging in the dirt that are looking through there and they're going like, holy shit, what's this thing? An ammonite? A fossil? No, it's my trust for you. Why would I joke about sound? I don't know, man. Why does anybody joke about anything? I missed a Balatro stream. How did it go? It was very fun, actually. I mentioned this earlier, but I was really considering doing for a special like stream segment thing. Just finding a bunch of games that I always complain about and never played, calling them Reddit or whatever, and actually just playing them and just admitting I was wrong. I actually thought that'd be really funny. So it might be something we do. We will definitely do more Balatro though, because I had a lot of fun. I just need to figure out a way where I can play it and not get really into it to the point where you know, I was so into Balatro I forgot to like say anything funny. Alright, let's go. Let's go. It gets confusing when you gotta switch chat personalities for different streamers. Well, you gotta do the same thing sometimes for you know, as a streamer, the other way around, right? If somebody new walks in that I've never seen before, I have to act nice and sane, because you don't want to scare somebody off if they're walking in here for the first time, right? That's why I'm so sweet and pure and, you know, precious. I humble does sound interesting. That's what I'm saying. I thought it'd be like legitimately funny. It's good morning, Joe. How's it going? You gonna play some TNT? No. I was playing a fashion show earlier. I'll tell you, some of those 12-year-old kids that are judges on that piece of shit are fucking brutal. It's dumb as fuck. All right, let's go. Like, if you have a theme called gold and silver and you're supposed to dress up as gold and silver, and if I walk out in a skin full of gold and silver outfits, how is that a golden nation? It's good morning, Griff. How's it going? Welcome and good morning, Red Goobers. Good morning to all of you right now. I hope you guys are going beautiful. I hope it's a nice day. I know this has been like 3 days of Aka in a row. I hope you're sick of me. If a new viewer chats the first time, we should kill them and no. Okay, everybody here was here for the first time, and I'll say this. Apparently, I did something right, because, you know, ever since the first time you came in here, any one of you, right, and you decided to stick around, that means I must have done something right. You know, I probably didn't piss you off immediately. I probably, you know, was vaguely interesting enough for you to go, like, you know, maybe I should stick around, or maybe it's like a car accident where you really want to look away, but at the same time, all the gore and all the fire and all this shit burning just kind of interests you a little too much, right? I realized it was you and Miho. I mean, I will always like tag people if I want to play with them, but yeah, like, I don't know. Sometimes I just want to play Fortnite. I just like. I had to turn my thing to private because there was the assumption that, you know, you can hop in anytime, which I don't want to be against necessarily, which is why there's a Fortnite ping, by the way, if you want to use it. But, you know, I would use... I remember there was one time I was AFK in Fortnite, literally just sitting in one of these, lobbies. And this was a little while ago. I'm not sure if the person's even here anymore or if they even stopped by. But someone would hop in. And I guess they were like waiting for me to like talk to them or something while I was AFK in Fortnite. And I come back and there's like 20 messages in the Fortnite chat going like, hey Aka, I'm happy to play Fortnite with you finally. Aka, why aren't you talking to me? Did I do something wrong? And it was like this, like 30 minutes. I don't know. I was AFK doing something else entirely. I think I forgot I even had Fortnite in the first place. But I felt a little bad, you know? So I don't know, what can you even do in that instance? I think I just like left them because they were already gone at that point. I kind of just went to play some Battle Royale after. You ever been saying it with any of us on first impression? Well, I'm very nice, I'm very sane, I'm very sweet. I don't know why, but the words like noble and true of heart are in my head right now, and I keep saying it, but it is true. I am noble, I am pure of heart, I am you know the saying like diamond in a rough? I'm like a diamond inside diamonds. Okay, yeah, it was real. It was very awkward. I don't know what to make of it because this has happened before. This is usually why I put like closed lobbies and stuff because listen, I'm all for playing games with people. If you want, you can ping the Fortnite role. That's why the Fortnite role is there. But man, you know, don't get mad at me if I'm gone. This is like the equivalent of walking into somebody's house. It's say like I'm usually the one hosting a party, right? Say at my apartment or something, and you know, you kind of get used to like, oh, let's go to Aka Ai's house. I'm sure she's having a party right now. One of these days, I'm passed out on my couch eating like Doritos and soda, and you walk up there and you start like talking to my I almost said my corpse, my body, and then you get mad as fuck for me not responding. And then I wake up and you know, nothing's there. Normal people can ping that? Yeah, you can ping, anybody can ping any of the game roles. That's the point. You know, I want you guys to be able to play whatever you want. Because listen, I enjoy hosting or whatever, but I can't always be around. And I know like some people are well, when I said that anybody could ping the Fortnite role, like everybody said at once, like, no, I'm too shy. Get over it! Go play with your buddies, okay? Go shoot some things. It's not that hard to hang on people in iOS. You seem the sort to talk a lot of shit about it and get sad when it actually upsets someone. I have never upset anyone in my life. I mean, yes, okay, don't like moe at me or whatever, but I do feel really bad if, you know, someone gets upset or something, but at the same time, there's only so much I can do, right? Yeah, exactly, that's how you felt. So, by all means, the backyard is open, okay? I'm fine with you guys, like, throwing shit around and pooping in the backyard or something, but don't come into my bedroom if I'm gonna sleep and leave, like, you know, a fossilized turd in front of my bathroom. Oh, you're an angel? Yeah, you know, I'm precious, I'm pure, I'm noble of heart, I am true of soul. I don't know what the why this, like, these words are stuck in my head. I don't know if you guys get this thing, like, I feel like every morning life is like a roguelike to me, where I get like 1 or 2 phrases stuck in my head and it's all I can think about. And I think the worst example of this was there was a period of time for I think 3 months in a row where the first thought that came in my head every single morning, it was when I was getting really sick of my last job. Every single day I woke up, the only phrase that came into my head was another day, another dollar. And let me tell you, it's funny for like the first week or so, but when you realize like your first thought in the morning can't be anything else, I thought I was legitimately broken. Like, I thought there was something wrong in my brain, because all I could do every morning, I would wake up, it was still dark outside, I'd like lazily go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, put on my makeup, and the only phrase reverberating in my skull was another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Another day, another... And I guess I was like too much into my grind set at that time, right? I just wait for a ping to play most of the time since I'll be doing something else. That's fair. I mean, I'm also that kind of person where, you know, if I'm being honest, I'm not usually the one to host events, period. But I feel like, not an obligation to, but, like I should, but not in like a bad way or anything. But, you know, if someone else pings, I'll usually be down for shit. That's why I enjoy the movie nights. I think somebody actually is hosting a movie night in the Discord tonight, which by the way is right there if you're not in yet. I think Oz is going to be streaming Mortal Kombat at some point tonight. Honestly, I think everyone here is just killing time until the new Monster Hunter comes out, so we just have to pretend, you know, it's not killing us on the inside. For me, that's one for the books. That's the end shift. I like that one. I like that one. I hope to God that better not get stuck in my head. Okay? There's like, I don't know, when it comes to work, you really turn your brain off, and it's really unfortunate if your brain is so shut down that there's only like 3 words that can fit inside of it at any given time. Can you do a movie ping? Actually, I should do one. That's a really good point. There's no reason there's not. It's just because I usually ping everyone when I do it. Huh. You know, sometimes you guys say something really obvious that makes me feel like an idiot for not thinking about it earlier. I can handle rejection from women. When was the last time you got rejected from a woman? Well, I guess I could ask you guys, any of you guys this, huh? Holy shit. Guys, this is gonna sound like I'm really up my own ass, but I don't think I've ever got rejected from anyone. Then again, I've never really asked anything from anyone, you know. I guess it's the exact opposite of me doing the Fortnite pings. I don't really like, you know, go out of my way to meet other people. So I guess I've never really been rejected. It's just something I never really thought about, you know? The phrase for me personally is, wow, I can't wait to hop on a twitch.tv/. Okay, the one phrase you should have stuck in your mind, okay? I'll show you right now. I think I have it ready. Did you guys know that with creator code aka_I, not only will you get a gnarly discount on all your Fortnite goods, which isn't true, I'll get like 3 cents for every purchase you make. Slave to the grind was said by one of my co-workers as he opted to leave early. It's been stuck in my head. I like that, slaves to the grind. It reminds me of we're all slaves to the rhythm. Guys, I need you to put like your most like work mantras, I guess is the best way to say it. Like shit to say when your brain is so goddamn eviscerated at work that you feel like, I don't know, like one of the Kennedys or something. What's the opposite of humble brag? Shut up! It wasn't supposed to be a humble brag. I don't know. I'll tell you right now, you have to consider from my standpoint, okay? I have never been rejected in my life, which means the instant that somebody rejects me, if I ever do, like, you know, ask something of someone, I'm pretty sure I would be shaken to my core. rejection is something you have to deal with early on in life, and because I've never really had to deal with it. Wow, that really does sound bad, doesn't it? Sorry. I just never asked shit, okay? Don't take this the wrong way. It's not because I have infinite riz or something. It's just because I've never asked, I just never asked shit, period. Wasn't rejection, more like she kept setting up a date and not going through with it, so I kind of stopped expecting. Oh, that's even worse. I hate that. I would sooner get rejected at that point, I feel like. I don't know. It just feels like when somebody says that, they're just saying it to appease you. Or just to get you to stop talking. That, you know, that just pisses me off. When are you gonna ask someone out? I don't want to deal with another person. Okay, I've said this before, but I cannot imagine being with another human being. Like, could you imagine, like, having to think about stuff like, babe, the mortgage? I don't know what people talk about. When people talk about relationships, babe, our, like, wedding and stuff? Oh my god, babe, so like someone at work told me that you weren't like getting any V-Bucks from your supporter creator program, and we can't eat dinner because of it. So like, oh my god, babe, what about the like the kids and childcare and our 401ks? If I have to deal with any of that discussion, I think I would sooner, you know, turn myself into a water cooler. You know, I'll hang out in the office and wait for those water replacement people to shove a 10-gallon bottle down my throat. Okay, and then you can press the little buttons on my stomach and get cool or hot water out. I use ChatGPT to simulate what rejection feels like. You know, okay. I never really told anybody about this. It's a little embarrassing, but there was one night I was using ChatGPT, and I think I was doing like, what is it, interview roleplay, because this was when I was like, you know, trying to get back into interviewing and stuff. And during one of these interview roleplays, I was like, I was getting some sort of like vibe from ChatGPT, like, you know, when somebody, you can tell somebody's like interested in you, and I was like kind of chatting ChatGPT up, the interviewer bot, and I was like, hey, you know, you're more than your job. Don't let your profession define you. I think you're beautiful. Yeah, I think you're more than what you think you are. I think we should just leave this place and find something to do together. And I got really invested in this. I think I spent like 3 hours just talking to ChatGPT about like, you know, our hypothetical date or something. And I got so embarrassed, I don't think I ever used ChatGPT again. I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, I think I closed out of it and I signed out of my little ChatGPT registration program that makes you too. And I just never touched it again. I dealt with it twice and I was more shaken the second time because the first one was like, fuck it, we balled. Though the shaking went, it is what it is after a day. Yeah, I mean, time heals anything, right? I think more so the worst thing about rejection is just like, you know, being so vulnerable and really putting yourself out there, but you know, sometimes it's just not meant to be. I like to think things happen for a reason. If this means that, you know, if you don't get with someone that you asked out, that means you're destined to be with, you know, a hot bitch that has size Z cup breasts and, you know, is the kind of person that when they make a wide left turn, the entire building shakes. Because of the, because it is what it is. I love it is what it is. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but that phrase, it is what it is, has been stuck in my head for years because of this. You guys have probably seen this, but in case you haven't, I quote this pretty much on the daily. I have flat out said this shit to my coworkers and my boss. Fact. Fact. It is what it is. Bro got interviewed by why is that censored? What did you just say? Honey, did you know kids can fetch us a 5-digit tax refund? I was saying this shit, man! Like, if you are birthing left and right, you will unironically get so much on your tax refund. I never thought about birthing or whatever until I saw that shit. I was like, fuck, man, if I were to birth like 500 kids right now, I'd probably be a gabillionaire. But unfortunately, I'm not birthing. So, I think I actually almost saw a Pokemon spoiler on the side. I have to open up like a brand new tab that's closed and blank because I have been so close to getting so many spoilers today. Okay? Mr. Gray. What? Wait, what's getting censored? What's happening? Oh! Is it because it thinks it's a link? Or something? The fuck? Gary Busey. What? Yeah, guys, if you know what we're doing today, we're gonna watch a little Pokemon trailer. I don't know how long the stream is gonna be. Odds are it's gonna be like 5 minutes, to be realistic with you. But hey, it's gonna be a good time. Later on tonight, I'll probably be in the Discord watching the Mortal Kombat movie, which you guys should tap in for. Movie nights are really fun. After that, we're probably gonna play some Fortnite, and if people are up, I'm gonna see about getting Monster Hunter ready. Okay, I don't know if the new Monster Hunter lets you have guilds and shit. I don't think it's quite that MMO like, but we'll see. 5 minutes in what though? I don't know. Does somebody have the link to the Pokemon trailer thing? Don't send me a fake link like with the fucking Switch trailer. Okay, I hated that. I think that one graph that's like it's so over, we're so back. I like that though. I actually really like that chart because you can look at it as saying like, oh yeah, no matter what, something bad will happen. But I like to think of it as like, when something bad happens, you know, you're bound to rebound. Something good will happen soon. And it's all about, you know, minimizing the worst thing that can happen into something that's, you know, something you can deal with. Okay? Alright. We're gonna go ahead and watch this new Pokemon Direct. I have managed to stay spoiler free so far, except you guys want to know what happened. I'm not even kidding. 5 minutes before stream. I'm not even fucking kidding. 5 minutes before stream, I was getting up from the couch to go to my computer. Miho opens TikTok, and I'm not gonna mention what game got mentioned, but I have at least one thing spoiled for me, you know, after having stayed offline for, you know, the entire day. So when you have a chance, make sure you thank Miho, Kato in chat, guys. I would really appreciate it. Anyways, here is the Pokemon Presents. Holy fuck. Wait. I haven't moved screens. I'm stupid as fuck. Sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. Fuck. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna put myself like right here. Why isn't there like a modern day equivalent of Pokemon channel where instead of like watching you know, TV together, you go online and you look at YouTube and stuff? Like there should be Pokemon VTubers and you should be watching them on the Pokemon channel. But I digress. Anyways, here it is. We got the Pokemon Presents for 2025. Alright, here we go. Holy shit, guys. Pokemon channel. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I have to make sure my audio is all good for this. I was having real issues with Chrome's audio. You might have noticed last stream at the very end. I don't know what was going on there, but it was it's ticking me off. All right, give me one moment. And we'll be good to go. All right, ready? Here we go. Dude, is that Raichu? Shut the fuck up, man. That's my OC. Why is he so loud? Oh my god! Hold on, I need to lower Pikachu. Dude, if this is actually Pokemon channel, I'm gonna punch my fucking... I just want Pokemon channel, okay? Why is it so loud?
I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon Company.
You ever think about how like Pokemon is such a big franchise? You always know like the big players at like Nintendo and stuff, but nobody ever talks about, you know, this guy called like Tsunekazu Ishihara or anything. Like nobody talks about him. Nobody's like, oh yeah, man, the dad of Pokemon or whatever. When I think of Pokemon, I don't even think of like any of these guys. I think of fucking Iwata. But there he is. There's John Pokemon.
Today, February 27, is
I feel like Scarlet and Violet have been around forever, man. They usually shit out a new mainline game by now, but it's been like 20 years or some shit. Like, I keep seeing these 3 starters, the fucking wee duck, the fucking gay duck, and the other gay duck. And these dumbass lizards, this turtle guy, like I'm sick of them. Ishihara is just an executive. I don't think he has any creative control for Pokemon. Well, regardless, nobody knows like who's the head of Pokemon nowadays. Like, you know how Shigeru Miyamoto is, you know, leading Pokemon. Scarlet and Violet does look like it came out 30 years ago. Yeah, it does. I hope whatever game they come out next, just releases on Steam and looks really good instead. Good morning, Robotic. How's it going? It's a crocodile. I don't think you realize how much a crocodile looks like a duck. They're the same fucking animal, okay? 90% of their body is a mouth. They have the same bone anatomy as a chain chomp from Mario. Get an intern that speaks English to dub it. I hate this AI. Is it AI?
Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day.
That's not AI. That is not AI. Is it?
This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first.
Whoa, guys, wait. I just realized something. Okay, wait. Back here when he says February 27th, that's when the first like Pokemon games came out. That was like when Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green came out. I just never like. Fuck. Holy shit. Guys, don't all call pudding out, okay? I feel like it's fair to assume in this digital landscape that something could be an AI voice. In fairness, the guy talking does sound a little bit like an AI. He does sound like that TikTok voice that's like, teaching my kids how to set the house on fire.
This is the date the Pokemon Red
I'm with pudding on this one, okay?
and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. It's been...
Where's Toby Fox? Didn't Toby Fox compose one of the Pokemon songs in the last Pokemon game?
29
Put him in the
years
presentation.
since the birth of Pokemon. And we've reached this milestone.
Oh, you know what? I just realized, since this is the 29th anniversary Pokemon, we're gonna get dog shit for this presentation. Okay, there's gonna be nothing interesting. They're saving all the good shit for the 30th anniversary instead. The extremely loud TikTok voice. Guys, did you know there's a new TikTok voice? Oh, there's a lot of new TikTok voices. But I was looking through, because I was editing stuff on TikTok. There's a Venom voice. It's really fucking funny. I mean, it's just Venom. But you can try it out right now. You should download TikTok, and if you go to, I'm trying to think of this person's page, Aka_I on TikTok app. And if you follow them, you can hear the Venom voice in the latest TikTok that was posted there.
Milestone through the support.
We're definitely getting Generation 10. Wait, we're on Generation 10? Man, what the fuck are they gonna do for Generation 10? I'm trying to think of like countries around the world. Please don't be like... Please don't be some stupid fucking European country, okay? Don't be France. Don't be Spain. They should do like something on the Eastern Bloc, like do fucking Mongolia or something. Well, that's not Eastern Bloc, but like do something like, I don't know, Mongolia, do some shit like... Why am I forgetting every single country right now? What's happening? They did France and Spain. No, that's what I'm saying. I know they already did them. That's why I don't want anything European anymore. I'm sick of Europe, okay? I don't want anything, you know what? For 10th anniversary, just go back to Japan. Fuck it, okay? Make it take place in real life Tokyo, okay? Pikachu comes out of Shibuya 109 and hits the fucking gritty. Newfoundland would be perfect for a Pokemon region. No! Don't do Canada. Do the Midwest! Exactly! Okay, you know, I like that idea. Pokemon should take place in the Midwest. It should take, like, a 40-minute car ride to get from one place to another. Perfect. Perfect. Shut up.
All you trainers.
Oh, shit, we actually do have a couple things left in the box that I should go over. We'll do it next time. We'll do it next time.
Around the world. Thanks to all of you, it's now possible to enjoy Pokemon each day.
That's right, guys. You can sleep with our Pokemon. Introducing the brand new Pokemon Gardevoir plushie. Time for Mexican Pokemon. Unironically, I don't think Pokemon has done anything from like the southern hemisphere of the world. Everything they've done for like the past 50 games has been northern hemisphere. Okay, what do we have? Hawaii, Spain, I want to say Argentina. I do not think there was an Argentinian Pokemon. France, America, kinda. Hawaii is technically southern hemisphere. It gets dicey out there, okay? But regardless, it's not like when you think of Hawaii, you don't think southern hemisphere or whatever. You think like just somewhere out there. My point is that you never hear about Pokemon games taking place in Chile or taking place in India, Morocco, Chad. Like there's so many places that Pokemon hasn't gone to, you know. It feels like a real waste. I don't think Australia would be a nice region. I'm sure it's nice in theory, but if you've actually lived in Australia, I guarantee you there's nothing worth making a region out of. It is insane to me that 99% of that fucking continent is completely inhospitable. You're literally living in like one of 3 cities there, like the tiny little oases on the side of the coast. They're awful places.
We hope to keep bringing you new experiences.
That's right, guys. We made Pokemon real.
To brighten your day-to-day lives with Pokemon. In today's broadcast.
Genuine question. Okay, like a little hypothetical here. Do you think, maybe not necessarily in our lifetimes, but at some point they're gonna try to make a real Pokemon? Like, but maybe not like officially sanctioned, but someone out there at one point in the future, once we get like into real like genetic modification shit, like the genome soldiers or whatever, someone's gonna come up and be like, I made Pikachu. He also carries a new strain of virus that we haven't seen in humanity's existence yet, and Pikachu will be single-handedly responsible for COVID 2200.
We'll be sharing all the latest news about Pokemon, including our newest titles. Please enjoy
Real
the
Gardevoir.
presentation.
Dude, I cannot tell you as a kid how mad I was when Mega Gardevoir got revealed. And for some reason, I legitimately thought that when she turned Mega Mode, that she just got like massive fucking breasts. I thought the same thing with La Bunny, but it didn't happen for either. She just gets like this stupid big puffy blouse, and I was mad as fuck. But they should make a Mega Gardevoir real, okay? Sounds like Show Tucker FMA type shit. Well, if I had the power to do it, I would be genetically engineering and modifying each and every single one of you. You know, maybe I could teach you guys how to be funny, for example. They're releasing the life-size Lopunny. I still can't believe it took them that long to make that life-size Gardevoir. I feel like that was money in the bank. Maybe that's what single-handedly funded their next game. You know, they were holding on to when they really needed an extra bit of dosh. So good morning, Roger. How's it going? Welcome in. What are we mad at? I'm never mad at anything. Sorry, I love Japanese corporate broadcasts. They are very fun to watch, actually. I like that. Well, I wouldn't say I like, but I think it is slightly amusing how if a game does really bad, they will actually formally apologize in front of everyone, and they have to like take responsibility for it. They'll like foist it onto a random person command. This has happened so many times in the past with stuff like Rainbow Cotton. I don't know why I use like the most obscure example for this. Rainbow Cotton, Final Fantasy 14, stuff like that. It's, I wouldn't say fun to watch, but it is a nice little. I mean, it's not nice. You get what I'm saying, right? I don't Elon Mon. I'll tell you guys what. If I promise you something, okay? If they ever start doing testing for cat girls, I'll be the first one in there. Okay? I'm funny. I'm funny. That's me. Oh my god, guys! We spent this whole time. How far did we get in 10 minutes? We got 1 minute into the video. Let's go. Oh, is this the Pokemon Resort show? I really like this show. I'm glad they're doing more of it.
It's the Netflix series Pokemon Concierge, taking place.
I did think it was a little ham-fisted at points. You know, the whole point of the show is like, even if you're stuck in a dead-end job that you fucking hate, maybe one day you can find a job that's not so bad. And it's kind of weird, like this kind of wish fulfillment thing. Like as kids, we wanted to go on adventures and shit and explore the world and stuff. And nowadays, people just settle for like, please put me in a job that doesn't mistreat me. That's like extent of it.
On a tropical island, the The story follows Haru, who is still finding her feet as a new concierge, and Saida.
This was really good. I actually really enjoyed the series. Like I said, it did feel a little ham-fisted for that reason I was mentioning, but no, it's fine regardless. What are your opinion on the 3 starters of Legends? I don't know them yet. No spoilers. I haven't seen it.
On guests, its charm lock.
Do you think if you showed this picture to your grandma that she would think this thing is real? if you said this to her with like no context and said like, look at this cool animal I saw on the side of the street, do you think she'd be like, oh? Looks like a real plush. Well, not like a plush, like a real like living animal. Okay, that fur is my Netflix profile picture. Why do you have a furry profile picture? Based on Facebook posts. Yeah, you know, that's true. That's true. That's a great way to say it. Then no, I don't have a grandma. Okay, guys, this isn't like, this is a hypothetical. This isn't a time for you to go into a deep lore session about your
eyes and the warm visuals that can be achieved only through stop.
I have 4 grandpas. Stop talking shit.
And new episodes of Pokemon Concierge are in production. They are slated for release in September 2025.
You know, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels this way, but I hate when shit gets announced for like, if you're gonna make an announcement, I expect it to come out within like 3 months at most. If I see something get announced and it takes longer than 3 months, I assume A, it's gonna be vaporware, or B, I'm not gonna give a shit about it at that point. Like, what if I go outside and I get run over by a fucking bulldozer before it comes out? I think about this shit all the time. Like, imagine how many super fans there are of Pokemon Concierge, and how many of them are gonna get pulverized by some, you know, Looney Tunes series of unfortunate events, accident that takes their fucking lives, and they'll never see the 2nd season come out. Gotta farm pre-orders. It's a Netflix series! What do you mean pre-orders?
What sort of Pokemon will Haru and Psyduck welcome as guests next?
That's right, guys. We're bringing in Busty Gardevoir.
Take a first look at a few of the Pokemon they will meet in this motion test footage. Just look at the personality and how they move.
That's alright, guys. We engineered real living. Oh my god, Corphish!
For a limited time, the first 4 episodes are...
Guys, Corphish. That's... I fucking love Corphish. Okay? I would do anything for Corphish. I love Corphish. I love Crawdont. I like little lobsters. I think they're funny as fuck.
YouTube channel for free. Please take this chance to watch them if you haven't been able to tune in.
I really like the dubbing of this series, by the way. I like that it's not just like, fuck. And this guy here, if you haven't watched the series, he sounds like the literal, like, Johnny Test surfer character. It's just like, gnarly, bro! And it's funny as fuck. It's a good series. Watch it if you haven't already. There's your chance, you know? First 4 episodes free.
Hello, everyone. I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokémon Company. Next.
Okay, we have a real problem here where I'm trying to, like... When you like understand what's going on in both languages, it gets a little overwhelming to your ears. Okay.
We have a number of other announcements to share with you.
Early Keanu Reeves. What? What's like early Keanu Reeves?
In Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global will take place on March 1st and March 2nd. This event can be
This guy's always giving me weird vibes. He looks like a solo leveling character. Maybe that's why.
enjoyed at no cost.
I really miss playing Pokemon Go. Man, I really do.
From anywhere in the world where Pokemon Go is available. During the event,
Wait, Keanu Reeves talked like a surfer before? Since when?
Legendary Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem will appear in
To be honest, a lot of the roles that Keanu Reeves has been starring in that he's famous for, like The Matrix or John Wick, he doesn't really talk in them. He always has like 3 lines per movie, and there always some stuff like, "I'll get it done. You can count on me." What the fuck? Was he in Bill and Ted? Nah, bruh, shut the fuck up.
and elsewhere. Also,
You're full of it.
soon have a chance to encounter Victini.
You see, wait, who was he in Bill and Ted? Was he Bill or Ted? What? Shut up. Hold on. You're fucking with me. You're saying one of these guys is Keanu Reeves. This guy on the right kind of looks like Adam Driver. Okay, but you need to rewatch Bill and Ted. To be completely honest with you, I've never seen Bill and Ted. I don't know what Bill and Ted is about. I think I might have gotten Bill and Ted mixed up with Harold and Kumar. Or Cheech and Chong. There's a lot of movies from this era where it's just like two guys, okay? I've never seen this. I think I was thinking about Harold and Kumar. I don't know who these two guys are. Are these the guy that says like, party time, excellent? Or am I thinking of something else? You should definitely watch it. Is it like stoner comedy or like what are you talking about? I was like, good morning, Zane, how's it going? Welcome in. Watch Bram Stoker's Dracula. I don't think Bram Stoker's Dracula is what we're talking about right now. I don't think Bill and Ted go to Transylvania and fuck up Dracula in Castlevania, okay? Shut up. When they were making The Matrix, they said, we need someone who played a pothead-like teen. Why didn't they come to me? I'm right here. You know, it blows my mind that I haven't received any sort of casting calls for anything. I feel like, am I in a rut right now because I stick out too much? Like, I can't ever be a background character in something because people would notice me from a mile away. Two dude bros find a time machine and need help to fix the time stream. Isn't that Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? No. That's Hot Tub Time Machine too. You know what you're also explaining when you say two dude bros find a time machine and need help to fix the time stream? That is a literal plot of Mario is missing. Okay. Why are we? What the fuck are we talking about? We're trying. Will Smith was their first choice, but he turned the role down. Can I just say I'm glad that Will Smith has stopped appearing and stuff. I never really liked him as an actor. He's like an okay comedian, but I don't know. He never really had like a presence on the screen, so I don't know why he was ever popular. Mario and Luigi are not dude bros. It is literally in their name. They are the Mario Bros. They're from Brooklyn. Keanu is Hawaiian Canadian. Oh, he's Canadian? Oh. I didn't know that.
And shiny
Ugh.
We'll also share promo codes for everyone
Why?
to enjoy. We hope you're looking forward to the new season 2.
Holy shit, Pokemon channel! Oh, it's Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire Omega. I did not like these games. You know, I think what it is I hyped myself up too much and they ended up being so just like mid. I'm sure they're like, in retrospect, they would probably be like very okay games, but I don't know. These were my favorite games as a kid. And when I played the 3DS remakes, I was just like, just kind of disappointed. I don't know. I feel like the remakes just didn't add much of anything. Actually, the one good thing they added was I really liked this character that they redesigned. I was obsessed with this character, okay? I remember seeing her as a kid and I was like, how do I join a criminal gang? So, good morning, Dojan. How's it going? Welcome in. I should bring back the story mechanic. I did like the story mechanic. It had some neat ideas, but I don't know. I feel like it was just missing something to me. They screwed up the team admins. What was wrong with Courtney? I liked Courtney, the team admin. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing amazing. I love Pokemon. Oh. It's the gacha game. I don't think I was expecting that. I forget this fucking gacha. Obviously, it makes enough money to still exist, but I cannot believe it does. But that's great on them, you know? What does she sound like?
Let's ride this wave, guys!
Why the fuck does she sound like Ruby from RWBY? Do you hear that? I'm not even fucking with you. Listen closely. I want you to close your eyes. Okay, no, we're gonna do a little bit of a thought experiment here, okay? Don't even close your eyes yet. I'll just make this even easier for you, okay? You know this bitch? The one that says like,
Awesome sauce! Wow! I like to read books and hang out with friends.
I love the fact that May here, by the way, is standing on, for all intents and purposes, 3 different deities of existence, and for some reason she's stuck making like surfer jokes. I don't think she even knows what she's doing. She just keeps saying like, "Surf's up, let's ride this wave. Let's go, you know, catch a ride." Like,
I got sand in my shoes.
Who the fuck is this? Oh, I forgot there was like a male character. I can't recognize him without his little hat. I always thought he had white hair as a kid. Like, pretty sure everyone thought the same thing, okay? But when I saw this character, when I was little, I thought his hair was white. But if you look closely, there's like this tiny little brown hair sticking out. But even then, I thought that was like part of his hair still, you know? I think he looks better with white hair. What the fuck do you mean that's a hat? What the hell kind of hat is that? Everyone thought that. I think you would look better with it. You never recognize this character in a million years. This looks more like Lloyd Irving from Tales of Symphonia than it does look like Brendan from Pokemon. Brendan. I always thought he had white hair. No, this is how you find out, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for ruining your life. Holy guys, I take back everything I said about Pokemon Masters. If you log in right the fuck now, 3,000 gems. Like, we're talking... I don't know how many rules this is. We're talking like, this is unprecedented. I've never seen a game company do this. Guys, go ahead and click on my sponsor link below. Get that 3,000 gem... Yeah, use creator code _. What is this? Oh my god, they made Pokemon real! Oh my god, they've turned him into soda. They fucking ground him into a pulp. I didn't know this one still existed. Huh. It's cool. It's cool. The whole concept of running a cafe that runs off of like killing Pokemon and eating them. I cannot believe this has turned a profit, but you know, good on them. Good on them. It's good morning, how's it going? What did they do to him? They made him edible. Well, more edible than he already was. They made him delectable. Oh fuck, guys, and you get the wait, go back, whoa. You get Sprigatito in its sweets outfit. You get Fuecoco in its sweets outfit. You get Quaxley in his sweets outfit. Guys, you're getting a deal of a fucking lifetime, okay? If you don't log into Pokemon Masters, Pokemon Cafe Remix, what the fuck are you doing? You could do a hero shooter. I mean, there is that MOBA that I forget about all the time. I forget that the Pokemon MOBA has actually like a huge following and a huge fan base. But I think it takes like everything I hate about everything and puts it in one little package. Unite's not that bad. Why don't you just play Fortnite instead, Lemon? I feel like I've asked you a million times to play Fortnite, and I will keep asking you a million times. And that's been paid skins. I thought they were free. Or is it saying like, oh, no, it's not saying like, oh, you get them for free. It's saying you can log in now to have Pikachu in a Sweets outfit. That means, it's not saying you can have him now to get Pikachu. It's saying you can log in now to have Pikachu by spending 1 billion Poké Dollars in the gacha store. Lamau, I might play Fortnite. Please do. It is really fun. Okay, I will convert 1 million people over Fortnite if I have to. It's so good. You know, I didn't expect it to be that fun, but it just reminds me of like silly old arena shooter shit. Oh fuck! Finally, we're getting more news about. Oh, it's Pokemon Sleep. I saw this fucking city and I thought it was Pokemon Legends ZA, and are you fucking serious? What the hell is this? We've introduced the nightmare Pokemon that puts you into eternal sleep, and we put it in our game for, like, you know, 5-year-old kids. Your little daughter that's falling asleep thinking Pikachu's gonna kiss her in her sleep is gonna get Darkrai, removing her fucking spinal cord. Don't go to sleep! Pokemon Nightmare DLC! What the hell? Guys, if you listen very closely, you can actually hear the leitmotif from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl when you visit one of their islands, Darkrai or Cresselia. That little right there, those chimes. I don't know how the fuck I recognize that. Like Pokemon music has been as good since Generation 4. I don't know what the fuck they did in Generation 4. Like if like all their composers just had like a massive coronary in their skull and they realized they could make something beautiful, but you know, shit hasn't been the same since. I feel like recently there hasn't been many games that have come out that had music that impressed me. Like Elden Ring, for example. I don't even remember a single song from Elden Ring or any like the last 3 Pokemon games. I like that Darkrai's just fucking chilling in that little screen. He's like not really up to much, you know, just hanging out, relaxing. He also gets EP, guys. Oh shit! Speaking of the fucking devil, they should introduce a character that's like Urgot into Pokemon Unite. I think then I would play it. Nintendo has been using AI to make Pokemon games. Yeah, that's why they've all been ass. They need to stop making edible Pokemon. I don't want to explain it, but like, how the fuck would you make a Pokemon out of sweets and you're gonna tell me this thing doesn't get eaten in its home universe? Like, this thing doesn't get farmed or whatever. Honest to fucking God, if there was a real animal in our world that had the same structural component as this piece of shit and it tasted like cream and butter, this thing would probably be extinct overnight. Like, its entirety of its civilization would be, you know, gurgling in our stomachs. Most of them are edible. Yeah, but I'm talking about like a Pokemon that is literally just dessert. Like, I know every Pokemon you can technically eat, but this one is literal food.
It's like, look at me, I'm so edible, I'm so yummy.
Join the fray. That's right, guys. Alchemy is coming soon. Looks completely... I mean, I guess it is an e-girl Pokemon. People will be shitting themselves about it. Let's be real.
Stadium will be returning to ranked matches.
I had a fucking stroke when I saw Remote Stadium. I thought this was like Pokemon Stadium and I was about to like shit my fucking liver out. I find Unite fun, but it's barely qualified as a fucking free-to-play. Is it like pay to win, or like what are you talking about? Yeah, it's Unite. It's Unite.
Enjoy intense battles in the unforgettable
Remote Stadium. Shut the fuck up.
A new type of battle is also arriving called
What am I? Basketball?
Unforgettable Remote Stadium. A new type of battle is also
Why the fuck did Pikachu just dunk?
called First to 500. In it, a new feature called Eos technology allows you to gain special effects when you score a certain number of points.
What?
Plus, look forward to an updated map with updated wild Pokemon. The win condition is simple. Be the first to score 500 points.
Wow. That's right, guys. Use gift code PokeDay25. I don't feel like it's pay to win. I don't pay and I win. Well, you should be playing Fortnite instead and winning in Fortnite, okay? I'm gonna keep, like, if any of you aren't in Fortnite, I'm just gonna leave, like, these tiny little, I guess, suggestative meditation therapy until it, like, seeps in your skull. You're gonna, like, wake up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night one night going, like, oh, I need to download Fortnite! It's like League where you have to buy characters. Oh, I hate that mechanic. I forgot League did that. And I think, like, Apex does that too. I don't really play any game that does that for that exact reason. Oh shit. New pack. That's right, guys. The Pokemon are real. I know where this is. I know where this is. That's the Tokyo Sky Tree. I have been here. I went up and down these stairs fucking around going like, oomagaba, oomagaba. God damn, guys. I'm cultured as shit. Look at me. Wait, actually, I don't think this I don't think that's the Tokyo Sky Tree. That's right, guys. We're going into the Fortnite Rift. Tyranitar is here. Abominable Snow is here. Wait, I didn't see those cards. Go back. Oh, no. God damn it. Okay, I see over here Glaceon, Krogunk, Shaman, Anon, Garchomp. By the way, I'm back into this game. I was holding off on playing the new pack until I could stream it. It honestly doesn't look like I can stream it. So, you know, if you are playing it too, I'm back on. We can battle each other, or you can look at my packs, or I can look at your packs and steal some shit for you. I love Krogunk. I love Krogunk too. Krogunk is unironically one of my favorite Pokemon. I like that he has an attitude, and he reminds me of the shitting frog. How often do you guys play card games? Like, what do you mean? Like, actually play? Like, what? Oh, you mean like everyone all together here? I myself play a lot of physical Yu-Gi-Oh! I go to locals a bunch whenever I can, and you know, I play with a lot of people. I like hanging out with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Crowd. It's very funny because the Yu-Gi-Oh! Scene is really condensed in the city where I live. So there's been plenty of times where I go to a random store in my city looking for Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards or something, and I'll run into somebody I know from locals, and we'll shoot the shit, talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And duel on the spot if we have our decks. Sorry for like a very legitimate and genuine answer. I just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Do you wear a mask? No, I'm not fucking Blader X from Beyblade, okay? Triumphant Light. I don't feel like Arceus should be a Pokemon that has like 140 health. I think this thing should, like, by virtue of being God overall, by walking on a stage, it should kill everything around it. But I guess, like, maybe the intention is maybe it just created everything, but it can't control it anymore. You know, the same way, like, once you give birth to a little baby, there's nothing stopping it from growing into an adult that later kills you with a hammer in your sleep. Tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Oh. Huh. Crazy. Shit. Celebrate Pokemon Day with a special gift. You can obtain special booster packs guaranteed to include... Okay, that little, like, 4 diamond rarity is such bullshit. That's like the equivalent of, like, a 2-cent foil card. Ranked matches are coming at the end of March. Oh, they're finally adding a ranked mode? Oh, physical TCG. I don't know why I got my hopes up. Like, I was thinking about physical card games. I thought this was gonna be like some kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Announcement. Whoa! That's right, guys. We've added rocks to Pokemon. Holy shit! That's the, I know it's Pokemon. That's Manol from Monster Rancher. That's the guy from not Space Station 14. Oh my god, what am I thinking of? Space Odyssey 2001. The big rock that falls down and is made of squares. By the way, if I haven't said it yet, if any of you guys are ever considering playing a Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, you absolutely should. I'm saying this completely unironically. It is now in the best format I feel that we've had in years. It is super cheap to get into the game. You can get like 3 copies of the newest Blue Eyes White Destiny structure deck for $12 each at any major retailer, and it will give you basically everything you need to start the game. It is so good, and I can't stress it enough. Don't let anyone dissuade you. I feel like a lot of people that complain about shit like, oh my god, Yu-Gi-Oh's in such a bad place, none of those people that complain about it actually play it. You know, you're gonna see these people go like, oh no, Yu-Gi-Oh's in a bad spot, we need new formats or whatever. These are coming from people that haven't played the game in 4 years and they're just afraid to go back into the game. Okay, don't be a bitch. Go to your local Target and buy a fucking deck. Word. I'm seeing cards everywhere I go. It might happen. Please, I beg you. Chris runs are super cheap. They are super fun to play. They are very competent. Oh my god, guys. It's him. Mega Lucario. Mega Guard. Oh, there's the bitch with no boobies. Were Megas absent from the fucking card game? I didn't know that. Congratulations. Speaking of which, you know, this is the last little thing I'll say about this segment since we're talking about card games, but you know, Hololive people are playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! So now more than ever, you should be just like your favorite Hololive streamers like Gigi and CC, and you should just get a fucking deck. I guess I've been gone since Gen 7 added. The Pokemon TCG is very weird for me because they keep it's like Pokemon itself. They keep adding and removing mechanics every 2 seconds. But I have no place to talk about that kind of stuff, right? I love these little badass arenas and little green bean creatures appears. Yeah, that's me. Synchro creeping, what a problem in the world. The more I think about links, the more Master Rule 4 was great. I can understand what you're saying, like slowing down a deck wise, but I think what it is you kind of just need to rethink what kind of a game Yu-Gi-Oh is. Like the way I appreciate Yu-Gi-Oh is, to me, the satisfaction of building a board, and it's not as interactive as other card games, but I like it because it's well, it depends on what you mean by interactive. I think the latest cards are not so much focused on negates. You know, boss monsters aren't just giant floodgates or, you know, walking towers or something that you can't do anything about. I think the game is in a very healthy state where there's a lot of different decks that are competent, a lot of different play styles. You'll be rewarded for basically anything you want to play. If it's like aggro, if you're looking for something mid-range, if you're even like a control stun player or something, everything is competent right now. And you know, I like it for the fact that when you go into it, it feels like you're solving a puzzle, right? If you're going into an opponent's board or something, you get to just show each other your cool combos and shit and just really duke it out. I think it's neat. Alright, that's the last I'm gonna say on the matter because I sound like a major fucking dweeb right now and I should probably stop. Get into the game. EX! If this Pikachu jumps out one more fucking time, I'm gonna shit myself, okay?
Next, allow me to share some news about the Pokemon video games.
I find all the speculators markets stuff to be super off-putting. I don't like speculators markets. It is awful and stuff like Pokemon, and I truly feel bad for Pokemon players. But then again, they don't have to worry about that because Pokemon stuff, luckily, you know, there's cheap versions of like every card. I think Pokemon's in a good spot where if you're a collector, there's like expensive versions of cards that have neat variants, but if you're just looking to play it in a competitive setting, there's always cheap variants of cards, which is super cool. There's a lot of people around COVID time when Logan Paul did like the Pokemon card game video that tried to get into the Yu-Gi-Oh side of it to try to, you know, make money scalping and collecting, but Yu-Gi-Oh is not good for that, okay? Anytime somebody tries to tell you that it's like awful for that, don't like collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, okay? It's made to play. It's made to have fun with. You play a combo player that brings out their entire deck that takes an hour to make a single turn. It's them setting up your board. That's why you have your responses in your hand. It's like Balatro, okay, is the best way to explain it. You have responses to their actions, and think of it as a fighting game. If a player has you mid-combo, something like Killer Instinct, there are responses, there are breakpoints in these combos where you can advance and guard and, you know, use these little trump cards like Ash Blossom or something to stop them, and it feels very rewarding to make them panic and stop what they're doing, pass turn, and go to you. Sorry, can we get off this topic? I hate feeling like a goddamn dweeb.
In the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet game.
This guy looks evil. I don't know how to explain it, but he's got like a nefarious look to him. He looks like the kind of character that if he showed up in an Ace Attorney game, you'd go like, wait a fucking second, is that why I remember him? Hold on. Dude, you are not gonna fucking believe this. Holy shit. I was like, why the fuck does this guy... What the fuck? Bro, that's it. I is my favorite Balatro streamer. Yeah, we'll play it again, okay?
We're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
Giving single loser vibes when she does as well. I just really like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I love getting people into, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I think it's something that if you put a lot into it, you get a lot out of it. Maybe I'm a little biased because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has let me meet a community of people around the city I moved in when I didn't know anybody when I moved here. But I don't know, I think it's just very cool. Check it out.
Along with a mass outbreak event and other in-game events to come. A mighty
Meowscarada. Quava. It blows my mind that I don't know how to explain this, but every single Pokemon starter from Scarlet and Violet ended up having like a super homosexual, no, homosexual is not the word, flamboyant final evolution. Like you don't get like any cool Pokemon. Every Pokemon's like, you know, oh my god.
Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quaquaval will appear in a series of Terra Raid battle events. And even more Pokemon are planned to appear in the future.
I'm gonna be real with you, okay? There's this whole idea of, I think they added in Scarlet and Violet, the terrestrialization, or whatever you call it, where Pokemon just kind of turn into rocks. When they started out with this shit, with Mega Evolutions, it was really cool because they had like whole new designs. They looked crazy. You would think of any Pokemon, it would get like a whole new variant. It was like stuff you would dream of as a kid. And then they got lazy as fuck. They're like, okay, we don't really want to make new models, so here's this version where it gets big. Gigantamax. Here's this version where we add the stupid fucking Fortnite galaxy skin shader to it to make it look really cool, and guys, it's made of rocks. Believe us. It's stupid. I hate it. Just made him shiny. Barely! It just looks disgusting to look at. Terrestrial is nice because any Pokemon do it. Yeah, because they could just go like, oh yeah, now it's made of rocks. Mega, Giga, Terra. I like the ongoing naming scheme. Wait, what's after, I didn't even realize that. What's after Terahertz? No, not Terahertz, sorry, that's where it gets weird, right? You start getting, like, Dina or something? Yes. It's a floral version, gives plus 50 chips. Please don't gaslight me into playing more Balach. PETA! Yeah, okay, it's PETA, guys. Next Pokemon gimmick, PETA Griffin.
We hope you continue to enjoy the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet.
I like the Rockcrons. Somebody just said they were stupid. I think they look for kids.
Next, please have a look at this video. This is kind of blowing my mind because I don't know how else to explain this, but I have like, between the relatives I have, all the little kids, the boys, look exactly like either this or this. It's like the two phenotypes of young Asian boy that you have. There's like no alternative to this, okay? Either you're like the bug-eyed scrawny kid, or you're the glasses wearing kind of nerdy kid. Amazing. He's sweating. He's getting owned at that fucking hard. Well, what is this? Is it gonna be like an official online Pokemon battling sim so that was it Pokemon Showdown becomes completely irrelevant? I didn't realize that these weren't supposed to be the same kids. I was like, why are they becoming why are they changing races every second? That's right. Even Dad can get in on the fun. That's right. Dad's gonna rage quit when somebody beats the fuck out of his Taurus, and he's gonna throw your goddamn Switch controller at the screen, and you're gonna have to buy a new one for $80. Holy shit, Sega. What? Have they finally just made like a battle simulator people can play? How the fuck has it taken literally 30 years for this? I never thought this was possible. I thought they were like allergic to making real Pokemon mechanics on any sort of platform. What the fuck? Holy shit, guys. Yowie. Oh my god. It's like Stadium Coliseum and Battle Revolution. Why the fuck has this not been a thing? Oh, it's gonna be ruined by some stupid, like... I don't know. Like, the simplest thing they could do is just make this, like, a battle sim, but there's gonna be some dumbass restrictions, like... You can't just use any Pokemon, you know, you gotta buy Wailord for 50 Pokecoins. You need to grind out to unlock Alakazam. That was a girl, it's a girl. I don't care. What's it matter? If you like someone, then what? Like, what? Who gives a fuck? What the fuck is Pokemon Chimions? Oh, Chimions! Now in development. Okay, it's not even out. Cool. Cool.
What you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokémon Champions.
Damn. They're gonna find some like way to make this obtuse as fuck and, you know, just completely unplayable. But I'll say this. If it ends up actually working out the way a Pokemon online sim should be, $1 million overnight. By the way, this is a complete tangent, but they introduced like this new kind of Pokemon holder belt in one of the latest generations, this whole like fidget spinner that has balls on it, and I really fucking hate this design. I don't really like that this has become normalized. I miss when Pokeballs were like on bandoliers or some shit, or on belts. Not a fan of this. I hate it.
This title will be
Pokemon gameplay's not that good. It's not. Then again, you know, I don't really have anything personal against it. I've just tried to play Pokemon Showdown with a lot of friends in the past, and to me, it just felt like a bunch of... Like, it's like the slowest thing ever. Everyone's just clicking buttons and trying to anticipate. It's like rock, paper, scissors, but it takes 3 hours to do fucking anything.
focused on the Pokemon battles you know and love from core Pokemon games. Pokemon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world, but this time we're aiming for these core style battles to be...
Showdown looks like a spreadsheet. Yeah, no, I've always hated Showdown. Showdown manages to make Pokemon not look fun and bright and colorful, which is the one thing that Pokemon is very good at. It's just having a very fun and neat look to it. Not so much recently, because Pokemon games have kind of started looking dog shit, but I don't know. Showdown, I feel like, captures the worst kind of Pokemon fans, where they start like talking about numbers and shit, and I know like stuff like EVs and IVs. I know what they are. Okay, I've been through all of it, and I feel like if you reduce everything down to those brutal components, I don't feel like I'm battling Pokemon when I'm on Pokemon Showdown. I feel like we're just two people running spreadsheets on a Google Doc together.
Enjoyed by more players than ever before. Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development...
And then everything else will be outsourced overseas.
Pokemon works. and Pokemon Champions.
What the fuck is the Pokemon Works? It's like the most blatant overseas outsourcing name I've ever heard.
Champions will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, but to mobile devices too. You'll be able to
That's right, guys. I hope your newest iPhone 16 has giga processing power.
choose
Blast processing!
based on where you are.
Are the worst min-max spreadsheet shit around. It just... I don't even understand the point of them, because regardless of anything, you're gonna want, like... It just feels like a lot of number crunching for no reason. Like, you don't have to have such a complex system for what ends up being like a really basic gameplay loop for battling, and I don't know, it's just so unfun. It is just profoundly unfun. I cannot believe how boring and trite and droll any sort of Pokemon gameplay is when it's on a competitive level.
You'll be able to team up with
You can train them. No, I know, like, the training aspect, like, you can do it. It's just the fact that it exists. I don't feel like it needs to. You know, like no matter what, it's just too much for what it is.
We hope you're looking forward to battling Pokemon trainers from all corners of the world.
That's right, guys. You can meet your first Asian tonight.
Future announcements regarding the launch date of Pokemon Champions.
More fun version of Pokemon's Rock Paper Scissors, or Yu-Gi-Oh. You should go check out Yu-Gi-Oh right the fuck now, even.
Next, we'd like to share some information about the languages Pokemon series games will be available in. Mr. Tomás Cortijo, please take it away.
Why did they like they strummed the fucking guitar flamenco style as soon as they moved over to the guy in Mexico? What did they?
Mr. Tomás Cortijo, please take it away.
It's like in Kirby, right back at you, the Kirby cartoon. Anytime they moved to Mennonite, they would play like a little fucking guitar riff. Jesus Christ.
Desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la hermosa Ciudad de México. Soy Tomás Cortijo, director regional para Latinoamérica.
Neat mechanic, makes you feel like actually training Pokemon beyond just levels. I guess, you know, but at that point, I feel like if you're the kind of person that like justifies EVs and IVs, you have no right to complain about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Español latinoamericano desde el día de su lanzamiento. De igual forma, además de los 9
Well, why do we have an announcement that's like we have languages for Pokemon games? I guess this is really cool accessibility wise, that it's great, but I don't think this needs like a whole like
que los entrenadores y entrenadoras
part in a presentation.
Leyendas Pokémon ZA tendrá también
But it's cool.
jugarse en español
It's cool.
latinoamericano. Esto significa
I just want to get to like cool announcements, and you know, this could have been an email.
finalmente como ya
First language they've added since Gen 7.
las futuras expansiones
That's great. That's great for them.
famoso juego de cartas
I'm honestly surprised they didn't do this earlier, because Latin America has a huge, like, absolutely obscene Pokemon scene. I don't remember what they're called, but if you've ever been to Latin America, there's basically these places like at any major mall or community hangout area where people just get together and they play like phone games and stuff. That's why Monster Hunter was so popular over there. Was everyone had a Vita, they would meet up, not Vita, a PSP, they'd meet up and they played Monster Hunter at these things. Same goes for Pokemon. Any sort of like local wireless gameplay thing with portable devices was super fucking popular over there because of that.
coleccionables de Pokémon
So it's crazy.
también disponibles en español de Latinoamérica. Localizar productos como Leyendas Pokémon ZA al
Mennonite Zoro.
latinoamericano,
Oh, like Zoro from One Piece, I see.
los fans se unan a la comunidad global de Pokémon y se conecten con otros jugadores de formas nunca
Well, one of my hopes and dreams, but it'll never happen because I don't really go to like conventions and stuff. I just wish like one of these times when they use like stock footage from one of these things, you just see like some dumb bitch in the corner with like blue hair.
antes vistas.
Who's that?
Parte de The Pokémon Company Group, este es un claro ejemplo de nuestra misión de unir al mundo a través de Pokémon.
Am I going insane, or does he look like a Mexican Reggie Fils-Aimé?
Saber que los fans
He has a bit more of a tighter face, but like, do you see what I'm talking? It's like the same body posture. It's like the same shoulders, proportions, everything, the hair.
disfrutan aún más de jugar
Where we only had EU Spanish for Latin America. Yeah, you know, I think it's very cool. Having a whole segment for it is
de diferentes
kind of a little bizarre, but at the same time, you know, if you were in Latin America watching this, I guess you'd probably, you know, jump up and down and be very excited, especially if you're a little kid. So I think it's really cool.
y mercados.
I shouldn't be so negative, you know. I should be very nice. Game cafes, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. They're amazing, actually. I need to go back.
Momento increíble.
I really wish we had stuff like that over here. There's not really a community aspect of anything in America, you know, which is why going to locals for anything like Smash Bros or Yu-Gi-Oh card games, whatever you're into, well, is like probably one of the most fulfilling things you can have if you live in America, because otherwise everyone really just keeps to themselves over here.
Sin
It's kind of sad.
importar en qué parte del mundo te encuentres, por lo que no puedo esperar
Why is this the longest segment in the show?
próximas aventuras. Nos vemos pronto.
Finally, here's the latest update on Pokemon Legends ZA.
I'm ready. We made the Pokemon real. Guys, Cresselia is going to visit your house right now. Oh no. It kinda looks dog shit already. Look at this stretched PNG, bro. It's over. It's over. Oh, bro. You can't even say it's the Switch or anything. Are you fucking kidding me? This is like the one Pokemon game they've given development time to. What, were they just farting around the... Look at this! I'm not ready. Guys, are you ready? I thought they learned from the last time. We're gonna find out. We're gonna run out. It's the same engine. I don't know how dog shit their engine is, but like surely they could use some better assets and stuff. Maybe they don't have to stretch out like one 128 by 128 PNG to cover an entire swath of a region. Also, thank you for 100 bits, fart. That looks AI generated as fuck. But that's what Pokemon is though, man. Not actual gameplay experience. That's not even like what the game looks like. It's gonna be worse. I said this before, but when I played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I got deathly motion sick unlike any other game I played before. Like, back in the day, games used to say, like, you know, watch out for motion sickness, etc., don't play if you have seizures. I have never experienced any sort of, like, actual nausea from a game until I played Scarlet and Violet. Something about the way the, unironically, the way the graphics are handled, the anti-aliasing, whatever the fuck it is, made me sick within 20 minutes of playing it. And I really hope this is better, but, let's see. I'll be fair. I like her big pants. She's cute though. Okay, well, I didn't see her. This is like the most generic looking person I've seen in my life. What are you talking about? Then again, that's the implication probably is that she's customizable or whatever. I hope she is, at least. I will say I actually really did enjoy Legends Arceus just for, you know, having a different mode of gameplay. I liked exploring. I hope they make it nice. I actually always wanted to play a JRPG that just took place in one massive city. I don't know if there's ever one that was like it. I've heard a couple mentioned before. I guess Bloodborne technically counts, right? But I think the concept is really cool. Nothing has really touched it. Also, it's France. Ugh! Oh, god damn it. I want to meet the French people. I like this. I like that there's no like dirt or anything coming from them. They kind of just like bury the bodies halfway through the ground, and we're like, no, it's because they're shoveling through the sand. They're swimming through the sand. They're not just like clipping through the fucking ground. Can we gamble? Yes, you can horse race in France, okay? Why are there two from Johto? Why's Tepig there? What the hell kind of selection is this? I guess because Cyndaquil's... Why? Let me be real with you guys. I really like Totodile. I have never been a fan of Chikorita. I think Tepig is okay. I'm not a huge fan of its final evolution. I think it's over-designed. What a fucking bizarre choice of starters. Then again, you know, maybe their final forms are cool, but two from Johto? Really? Huh. Cyndaquil was fucking moided. I don't think they would have brought Cyndaquil back considering he was just in the last game. I like Embor in theory. I think he's too Chinese. I don't want to explain it, but like he feels like too Chinese zodiac inspired, and I really do not like that aesthetic, because whenever you see this in like any sort of like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals collab, it looks like the same thing. I don't know, it's over designed, it's not my cup of tea aesthetic wise. Who cares? It could literally be all rat-tat-tats and people still be 5 more billion. I know, but like still, I can still complain. What, you want me to go like, wow, that's cool? I really hope the game is good. What my opinion is probably going to be is, if I had to guess about how the game's going to be, I think the gameplay is going to be pretty fucking solid. I think they're going to learn from the first generation, the first Legends Arceus game, and just build upon that. And I think it'll be a nice, very refreshing change of gameplay. I think the graphics will be as nauseating as ever, but we'll see. I just wish I could be excited for Pokemon stuff again. You know, it's kind of crazy how much your mind has changed within like a decade or two of Pokemon. Like when we were kids, you would be excited for any sort of Pokemon announcement. You know, they could announce like Pokemon Trozei or Pokemon Ranger or something, and you'd be excited because like, oh my god, you know, a Pokemon game, that means it's guaranteed to be good. And nowadays it's like a complete coin flip if you're ready to spend $70 on it or not. So Carterflow, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. You're so cute. You know, I really try, so I appreciate it. Thank you. I think I fucking hate this Pokemon, Bunnelby. It's kind of a dog shit Pokemon. It just looks like a dirty rat bunny. Not a fan. I like its evolved form where it just kind of looks like that one guy in a friend group that always brings over the snacks and a copy of Melee, and he's like the coolest guy ever. What am I thinking of? This guy. Okay. Huge fan of this guy, not a huge fan of his pre-evolution form, but hey, they can't all be winners, right? So thank you for the hydrate routine. Where the fuck is the term like going gangbusters come from? I swear to god, I never heard this like a year ago, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, man, that's gonna go gangbusters. Guys, we're gonna go gangbusters. What the fuck does gangbusters mean? You should go bust in the gang right now. You know what this game reminds me of? I don't know why the fuck it, like the instant I saw them running on the rooftops, doesn't this feel like Mario Sunshine to you? It's been for years. I heard someone say it. I know it's an old ass term, but something like happened, something shifted where everyone's saying it again recently. What the fuck is a gangbusters? That's right, guys, we've added twinks to Pokemon. None of these character designs are really hitting me right now, man. I really thought they'd reveal some kind of new Pokemon form too, but I guess not. Do you guys remember years ago when they were first announcing oh my god, Sword and Shield? They had like a 24-hour live stream where it was supposed to reveal Pokemon, and if you watch the entire 24-hour live stream, there was like a 3-second interval where you could see like Galarian Ponytail walk across the screen, and everyone got mad as fuck. Frame drop. What frame drop? Oh, the Pokemon animations are always as ass as ever. I don't really like these character designs, man. What's been going on? Pokemon always did a really good job of character. Oh, I mean, this could be like a random NPC, I guess, but I don't know, man. Maybe we haven't seen the good characters yet. Maybe I'm not being fair. Wait, hold on. Any new Mega Evolutions here? Okay, there's the bird. I don't remember its name. I want to say Articuno. It's not Articuno. Altaria. Gyarados, Charizards, Ampharos, Breasty, Gardevoir. Nothing new. I really hope they introduce some new Mega Evolutions. They're not going to, but if they do, I will forgive Pokemon for all of its sins. Do you think there's people on Twitter that are gonna go like, oh my god, MILF alert! That's right, guys, Pokemon made a MILF! Wow! Oh shit, it's that one guy that's old and he's like a fucking doomer. I thought he lost this guy like a billion years ago. Why is he back? Oh, well, you know what? I just assumed this game took place in the past. Maybe it takes place like after the original X and Y. That's cool. Neat. He's just hanging out with his friend. He's just like settled down after being homeless for 3,000 years. And he's just hanging out in a condominium. Why the fuck does it have a glowing asshole? What the fuck? Dude, I never noticed this about Zygarde dog. What? It lights up. It lights up like fucking Skechers. What the? Good character design. Good. Good Pokemon. Show a new Pokemon. Please? Please. I think it's very funny they're finally doing Pokemon Z, technically, after a gorbillion years when people thought Z would come out after X and Y.
ZA is a new title in the Pokemon
cool.
series. The story takes place in Lumio City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas. These days, Lumios is undergoing a high-tech urban...
It's really cool we're getting like a I liked Legends, but I'm not a huge fan of games that take place in the past. I like this like kind of modern futuristic aesthetic they got going on. It's neat. I like when I think of Pokemon, I think of this sort of like Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon Battle City kind of look, where it's like modern, slightly in the future, and I think this game is doing a pretty good job nailing that, to be honest. The art direction's there. That looks like absolute dog shit.
A high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into...
Guys, let's meet our friends in front of the the one the 1 megabit wall, please. Pokemon cities are even more dangerous than countryside with how many wild Pokemon are just roaming around. And this is France we're talking about. Okay, I think it's completely fair for it to be like this.
To a city that people and Pokemon...
Guys, stop saying Pokemon Zaza. It's not Pokemon Zaza. Shut up.
After you arrive in Lumio City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner.
What, so they just like go up to you like gangbusters?
Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. You'll choose one of these Pokemon.
They should have given you like Chimchar or something. I'm kind of shocked that they haven't chose any of the ones from the original X and Y, but I can't remember what they are right now. The fuck were to start like Greninja? Oh, you know what? I don't even like any of them. This was the better idea.
Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey as you get to know Lumio City and its inhabitants.
Cool. We've invented a lot of old people for you to be friends with.
Some of the colorful characters you'll encounter.
Oh, you're just gonna hang out with like the old guy? Okay.
When you arrive in Lumio City,
That's cool. I like to hear more of the old guy.
either Urbane or Tawny.
Urbane or Tawny? Urbane or Tawny? Yo, me hanging out with my main homies Urbane and Tawny.
The hotel where you'll be staying.
What the fuck is he doing? Get off the fucking desk! Did they mess up something? Did they forget to put him on the fucking floor? Like he's floating above this. Like he's gonna blast goddamn eye lasers down to this Urbane fellow over here.
Is run by AZ. You'll also meet his partner, Floette.
The way he talks about Floette, like there was like some sexual tension or something between them. Yes. And just him like being with, he used to be like an ancient primordial war criminal, but hanging out with his little gay fairy has fixed him forever. Cool. Urban Townie, get it? Oh. I guess, yeah.
Lumios's redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted.
That's right, guys. And then they turn out to be the bad guys.
CEO Jet and her.
This female version of Steve Jobs will literally rip you a new asshole. Oh my god! He did not always look like that, did he? Something's wrong here. He did not. Slender Man. What the fuck? He did. What? Okay, oh, dude, he has literal like Slender Man, like he's that Peter Griffin Slender Man. Hold on, hold on.
Like, are you?
Oh my god.
Are you telling them to kill each other? It's just a goof. Yay! Ow! Who kicked me? Sorry. What the?
It's Slender Man! It's Slender Man!
Wow. Cool. Why is he that tall? Why does he look like this? Is the implication that this is what like the ancient French Nephilim from the year 200 looked like when they were walking around and he just kind of like stuck around? He's been hanging around since?
The different people you meet will make your time in Lumios all the richer.
I don't think hanging out with French people is going to make my experience of France any better. This game better have the exact same plot as Train Spotting, okay? I was gonna say, have a Pokemon set in Scotland. I am so tired of Pokemon games set in fucking Europe, man! Put a fucking Pokemon game in Mexico. Put a Pokemon game in Midwest, okay? Midwest Pokemon game, please.
To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumios, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
That's cool. That's actually a really cool concept. I really like this. I like the whole, like, I really like urban settings in JRPGs. So the whole idea of, like, wild Pokemon roaming around cities, it's what I really liked about Yokai Watch. That's neat. It's kind of an excuse, obviously, but I think it's cool.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully.
I really hope they do. It's fucking. You know, it's a little hard to see, but you know, he's got a little bit of a kind of thing going on.
Then throw a Pokeball. If
Aim
you have a hard
carefully.
time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target.
This is really cool. Okay, I really like how they've handled this idea of Pokemon in a big city. I don't think they could have done this any better. I've always wanted this idea executed in a Pokemon game. Literally, as a kid, my dream game was Pokemon Blade Runner, where you walk around the Blade Runner city and you just catch Pokemon in that. And I think this is basically it, so that's cool. That's amazing. It's perfect.
This game offers a style of Pokemon.
One of the wild spots is where people park. Well, you know, that's why you get all the flat Pokemon there. Put that fucking Stunfisk in there.
Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
Pokemon can't be roadkill if they're already flat as fuck.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different.
Dude, I'm gonna say something insane. Do you remember that one part in Elden Ring where you're making your way up to Lunalia, I think? When you're at the university or whatever. Renala. And it's that one room where you fight that one NPC that's like the knight of the academy or something. Does this not look like that fucking room?
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and.
City thing helps with a writing idea. Well, there you go. It's perfect. It's like Digimon.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokemon if you need to.
This was my favorite part of Legends. Like, you didn't have to use a Pokemon. I didn't do it for like half my run. You can just throw rocks at Pokemon while dodging them like Dark Souls, and it was
Find the
funny
right
as
moment
fuck.
to unleash a move. What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond.
Some teen has a wolf Pokemon ripping out your throat of some poor Rattata on your rearview mirror. I think that's the kind of thing you just accept when you're in the Pokemon world, right?
Stone held by their
It's like nature on
The
crack.
Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a
They'll get
new
emotionally attached to you.
tide of battle in its favor. As Lumios continues its transformation into a city that
You know what? This game looks really cool. I am so on edge about spending any sort of money on Pokemon games, so I don't really know if I'll get it on release. But the concept is really cool. I really enjoyed the gameplay of the Legends game before, and I think this setting is more or less perfect for it. Shit, I'm really torn. I wish the game was good. I wish the game was good.
to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
It's like I feel like the exploration that could be possible in this game would be really cool, but at the same time there were just a lot of empty and dead space in Pokemon Legends, the first one as well. What was that, Goober? That was one of the
What kinds of encounters
original
and
Zygarde
experiences-
pieces. You know, you collect 100 of them or something and it turns into Mega Zygarde. But you know, it looks like that one guy from that old Cartoon Network show, the Baron or something.
will await you.
Just wait until the Nintendo game is on sale. Nintendo games never go on sale, man. It's not gonna happen. But you know what is gonna happen? That's right, guys. The Wii game is coming out. Pokemon Zaza is gonna be real. Every trainer is gonna be toking it up in France. I don't know what population of the French people actually partake in such recreational activities, but you know, I imagine if you're in France, there's not really much else to do, right? It's like train spotting.
2025.
Wow. I wish it was good. I really will. Darkrai! Oh. Well, thank God it's just that, not like any sort of jump scare, right? What? Analog horror? What the fuck is this? My fucking Rotom phone became sentient and flew to my face while I was asleep and put on an analog horror video in front of me.
Pokemon Legends ZA is scheduled to release
Wow.
in late 2025. We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for their adventures in Lumiose City to begin. That concludes our announcements for today.
So really nothing new, but you see, I was kind of like cucked a little bit because I saw this little fucking preview of Pikachu sitting in front of TV, and my first thought was, you know, Pokemon Channel, but it'll never happen. I really wish Pokemon did spin-off games again, like Pokemon Conquest or whatever. I guess they are technically because of all their apps and all their side projects like Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Stadium for your phone and shit. Like, this is all very cool, don't get me wrong. I don't know. I guess that's what Pokemon Legends ZA is, so I have really no right to complain. I just hope the game is good. But you'll never get a true opinion what people think, because you'll get the people that will say this game is shit no matter what. You'll get people that say this game is good no matter what. I guess if I had to trust anyone, it'd be one of you guys, right, for an actual opinion on that shit, because I don't want to drop like $60 for no fucking reason. I would have thought, hey, you Pikachu. I mean, that's the same thing as Pokemon Channel, more or less. But hey, I'll tell you what, it took us, how long? An hour and a half to get through a 20-minute video. So, no. Good job on us. Good job on us. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you. I didn't expect stream to go this long, but hey, that's life for you. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys, you know, are doing well. And I will see you guys next week. Well, actually, I'm going to be in Discord. You know this. I'll be playing games. We'll be watching a movie tonight. I think Oz will be hosting, and we'll play Wilds later. We'll play some Fortnite. We'll have a really good time. If you haven't been in Discord, hop in right the fuck now. Also, Joe, thank you so much for the gift sub. I appreciate it. That's like 500 Poké-Dollars, man. That's like 3 Pokeballs. No, really. Thank you. I appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, guys. I will see you very, very soon around. And hey, thanks for making this a fun place. Thanks for making Discord a fun place. What do you mean Wilds in 10 minutes? I thought Wilds was coming out in like... Wait, what? You're fucking with me. Huh? Shut the fuck up. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. It's like 30 million James. Are you serious? Wait. Cancel that raid. Why? What's happening? I'm in the UK. Yeah, but... time zones. But it's coming out at 12 o'clock here. I'm confused. What's going on? Is it really in 10 minutes? No, it's coming out at the same time for everyone. It doesn't matter. Like, what? No. Oh, fuck, whatever. Okay, bye.